Tariff Madness. The overall philosophy of President Trump is that the USA is getting hosed in trade deals all over the world. Now, if you analyze the Biden administration for 4 years, it was only in the last few months that the Biden people started to impose or raise tariffs. For 4 years, we just got murdered in trade imbalances everywhere. And it was business as usual. The foreign countries would charge us more for our goods than we would charge them. So Trump, he said, look, we're not going to do this anymore. It's that simple. And Trump has been very clear about where he stands. Roll it.
Look, our country's been ripped off by everybody, and that stops now. I had it stopped in my first term, and we're going to really stop it now because this has been very unfair. Our country, from an economic standpoint, a financial standpoint, and a trade standpoint, has been absolutely ripped off by almost every country in the world. Canada, Mexico, and then you just go right down the line.
China, EU, on and on. So countries abroad don't like this at all. You can understand that because China in particular, they make a lot of cheap stuff. Hats and shirts and clothing and on and on and on and on. And the labor in the communist nation of China is way, way less than it is here. So now Trump's trying to make more of a balance. Let me give you a few facts. Tariffs are paid by the companies, not by governments. So you want to send a Ford Bronco to Germany, okay? Put it on the ship, it goes over. Once it reaches Hamburg, then the German customs people slap a tariff on it, whatever they want. And Ford has to pay that, okay? Not the US government. But it makes the Bronco cost more in Dusseldorf than a German car. So the Germans buy fewer American cars. That's how it works. The United States historically has had lower tariffs than the EU and China and Canada and Mexico. Those countries and others want to protect certain products. So Canada, for example, big on dairy. They want to ship their dairy down here, and a big high tariff. So that's how it works, okay? And Trump is going, look, you need to bring your tariffs down so we can sell more Fords in Dusseldorf. And if you don't, we're going to slap the same tariff on your Mercedes, BMWs here. It's going to jack the cost up if you want them. Okay. So once you have this, the other countries don't like it because that hurts their businesses. Mercedes is going to sell fewer cars here. Then you add on labor. So Apple moves a huge amount of manufacturing over to China because the Chinese people are working for $3 a day. And now Trump said to Apple, hey, you better knock it off. And Apple's putting $500 billion back into the U.S. economy. That's a big win for Trump. But it doesn't show up in the stock market, which is a disaster right now. And higher pricing is probably going to take hold. In the long run, Apple investing $500 billion in 1 year and bringing back a lot of manufacturers is going to help the USA. So it's long run, short run. We are not a patient people here in America, so we react to day. But listen to these numbers. Just in January, China had $30 billion more in trade, okay, with us than we had with them. They won by 30 billion. EU, 25 billion. Switzerland's not in the EU, okay? 23 billion. Mexico, 15 billion. Ireland, 12, and on and on and on and on. So you can see, all right? And Trump is a deal maker. I don't know if he anticipated, though, how bad this trade war was going to hit the market. And that's what we are dealing with now. So, in 2024, last year, the Biden administration had a $918 billion trade deficit with the rest of the world. Almost $1 trillion. $1 trillion more money out of here in trade than came back. Trump's not going to stand for it. But a war is a war. There are casualties. And we, the people, going to get hurt, at least in a short term. So you have to decide whether this is right or wrong. Remember, most presidents don't get involved with this because they know people don't understand what the tariff, the trade is. They don't. As long as the American economy is doing okay, stock market did all right under Biden last 2 years. Did okay. People made money. Well, I'm not going to rock the boat too much. A little bit. He rocked it a little, but not much. Trump comes in like a tsunami. Since Trump was inaugurated, stock market has lost $4 trillion in value. Staggering. My accounts are down across the board. Dow Jones down 6, NASDAQ down 12, S&P down 8. Now, I think that's going to rebound. I'm not selling. In fact, I bought a little yesterday. Not much. I'm not a gambler, but a little. A company that I think is going to go up. Who knows? I mean, it's like going to Vegas. Finally, there's a poll out today, Emerson College. Do you approve or disapprove Donald Trump? Job performance, approved 47, disapproved 45. So in a month, Mr. Trump has lost 2%. And if the market keeps going down and prices keep going up, you're going to lose a lot more than that. And that's a memo. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on X. Look for @Bill O'Reilly.